What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know. This is Peach. And when I tell y'all today has been a day, it's been my first time setting goals in a while. And when you set goals, you are going to experience a lot of adversity, especially when it's your first time setting big goals in a while. Today, the entire day, has been challenging and emotional. And as soon as I feel like I overcome one obstacle, here is three more obstacles to overcome. It's crazy. Right now, I was live earlier on Facebook and TikTok, which was good. But both phones died. One died and the other one died. Had to go get chargers. Got chargers. Get back out the car. This phone is stuck on this AirTag, wouldn't connect, won't do nothing. This the phone I just paid $400 to get fixed. So I can't hit the OK button to like get this off. So I tried to shut it down. It won't shut down because this won't go away. So now I need this phone to run dead, even though I just started charging and it's like 20%. I need this phone to run dead in order for me to be able to utilize it. You know what? I wonder if I called this phone from this phone. Would that help? Let's see. Didn't think of that previously. Nope. Can't do anything. So that's another challenge. So I'm like, oh my goodness. Then y'all know I'm banned on TikTok. So I had went live earlier from my husband's TikTok and I just couldn't go live on TikTok again because my video wouldn't upload. And when you're uploading a video, if it does not all the way upload, you can't switch to another account. But thankfully, that just uploaded. So now it's under review. So I still have to wait a moment. Then I thought, okay, this is so frustrating. I'm about to just quit and go home. But then I told myself, you know what? Just go live from your computer. Something you rarely do, go live from your computer. So I'm live on my computer on YouTube. When my phone is done, I'll go live on TikTok. And then later I can go live on Facebook from that phone. And now I just got to wait for this. Who said a prayer for me? Who said a prayer for me? I don't know which one of y'all said a prayer for me. I don't know if it was just divine favor, but now it's all working out. All right, let's see if this video is under review. It's been a day, y'all. It's been a rough and tough day. So this video is still under review. As soon as this goes from under review, I can switch to my husband's page. Then I'll be live on YouTube, I'll be live on TikTok, and I'll be live on Facebook. We'll be live in three places at once. I got my water bottles as cup holders, so you guys will still be able to see me. And then I need to sell 55 more tickets to my class to hit my 100 goal. And then after that, tomorrow the goal will be 200. And then boom, class starts Monday. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. All right. In the meantime, let me see. Ooh, I don't know how that happened, but I'm so grateful. This is why you got to push through adversity because I wanted to quit, but I did not act on that feeling of wanting to quit. Instead, I pushed through, and by some kind of miracle, this is working now. So this is actually the phone I need to go live on TikTok from. So we'll go live on TikTok from here. And we have our chargers, so we're good. And we only got to sell 55 more seats, which is reasonable. It's doable. It's going to take some work, but I got this. And then we'll go live on Facebook. But it's been a day, baby. It's been a day. And I hate what I hate the most. So I'll talk about it more in a little bit. Breathe, peaches. All right. Boom. There we go. I should have tightened up my shirt so the girls won't be hanging a little too low. All right, let's go live over here. And let me not do that while I'm on TikTok. TikTok is very strict. All right, we're gonna start all over. What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know. This is Peach, and I'm biggity back, y'all. Y'all, I'm biggity back, y'all. Y'all, when I tell y'all today has been rough, a rough day for me, one of the roughest days for me in quite some time. And I feel like the reason why the day has been so challenging is because I actually set a goal. When you start to goal set, it feels like the universe, the world, your husband is working, even your kids is working against you, but you have to push through the adversity. Just now, I was live on YouTube first because we had one phone uploading a video, another phone froze on a certain spot, wouldn't let me do anything. So I was just live on YouTube, and then everything just started to work, all because we decided to push through. One thing that I was just about to say on YouTube, which I just figured I'll say to everybody collectively, is that I can't stand when you all act like you don't experience life. Like, oh yeah, oh, here she go again. Here she doing this for views. Everything I do essentially is for views because the hope is to get a lot of views on social media to get money. However, the current things that I'm facing in my life isn't me making these things happen. It's literally life being life. In a perfect world, I would have got up today in my space, went live at home. My husband would have took really good care of the kids, made sure they didn't disrupt me, and I could have made a ton of money. I would have sold out 1,000 seats to my class today. No problems, no Wi-Fi issues, no phones running dead, no being hot, no problems. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. We got real life with Peach. As far as my husband go, I still do love my husband. At the current moment, I feel like he's an idiot and he's working against me, and we have been here before. And the hopes is that we will continue to get through that. My thing today is My goal today is to make sure I sell out my class for my today's goal, which is 100 tickets total. So that means I have to sell out a total of 50 more tickets to my evening class, goal setting with Peach, at 9 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you who may be interested in attending goal setting with Peach at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can get your tickets on my website, wakeupwithpeach.com. In the meantime, because it's been a rough roller coaster and you all been watching, I am going to answer some of your questions. Is my husband cheating again? I don't know. I never know when a nigga cheat. I mean, I could feel it in me, yeah, but I don't feel like he's cheating on me. I just feel like he's making poor decisions over and over, and instead of working with me, he's working against me. Now, I don't give my husband any money anymore because, in I want to say towards the end of February, beginning of March, one of those months, he told me that he didn't need my help and he wanted me to stop helping him. So I have essentially stopped helping him financially, but I still been like trying to help him on social media, which I'm slowly stopping as well. All right, you caught me live. Thank you. I know some of you guys find joy when I have marital issues, but it's just life. It's life. Hey, I purchased the ticket. Can't wait. Please make sure, for those of you who purchase your tickets, please make sure you install the Zoom app on your phone prior to class starting. That way, it'll be a seamless entry. You'll log into Zoom utilizing the meeting ID number and the passcode. Your name on Zoom should match the name on your ticket. There is no AI allowed in my class. If you try to get into my class with your AI note taker, I will block you and your AI. All right. Thank you. Yeah, how much is my class? So my evening goal setting class is 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the next 21 days. That class is only $21 and 53 cents after the service fee. So it's essentially like you're paying $1 a night to sit and goal set with me, and it's consecutive. The reason why it's 21 consecutive nights is because there's some research in the world that shows that if you do things 21 days in a row, it's the greatest way to create a new positive habit. If you stop doing something for 90 days in a row, it's a great way for the average person to break a negative habit. So a lot of people will start my class, they'll do the 21 days and they be like, "Oh, I did it, I got it." And then as soon as class ends, they stop. You actually gotta stop doing those other things for 90 consecutive days. My goal with Fall Asleep with Peach, Wake Up with Peach, etc., is to give you guys 90 days in a row, but gradually, as I don't know how my life will progress. Thank you so much. Please stop asking her about her marriage. It's getting no. I don't mind, Chantel. They honestly have questions about my marriage just because I decided to put it on display today. I decided to vent to the world about my frustrations today. So people now have questions. I don't mind answering some of you all's questions. What's my website again, Shay? It is wakeupwithpeach.com. And both of my classes are on there. Wake Up with Peach is my 5 a.m. class, and it's $129. Follow Goal set at nighttime with Peach. I gotta say that just for TikTok. Goal set at night with Peach. That class is my 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time class. That is on sale for $21 with the 53-cent service fee. You pay that payment one time and you come back every single night. I need to learn now because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, for content creation, I don't have any content creator classes. I want to be very clear. My evening class is a goal setting class. We do not, and so is my 5 a.m. class. We do not do any content creation. I'm not going to teach you how to edit, do YouTube, do TikTok. That is a misconception. People probably going to start making videos now and say, I can't believe y'all paying her, da da da. You can learn how to be a content creator for free. It is not a content creator class at all. Thank you. You give me courage and motivation. I'm happy to hear that. Um, Yep, wakeupwithpeach.com. Thank you, Leisha, for dropping it in the chat. You are refreshing others. God bless you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's amazing. I look as good as I look. No filter. After the day I had, I feel like I need to wipe my camera. Hold on, YouTube. Let me wipe y'all up because we kind of blurry. That should be a little bit better. I am live on Facebook. We got 455 live viewers, YouTube 289 live viewers, and then TikTok 388 live viewers. Why did they ban me on TikTok? This time, I guess it was the name of my evening class that flagged me, and I appealed it, and they still didn't let me win the appeal. So the workaround is instead of me saying the actual name of my class, I'm just calling it Goal Setting with Peach at 9 p.m. That way we can still talk about it and generate sales. For those of you who want to come to my class, what's stopping me from earning your business? That's what I really want to know. Thank you. We need that class back. I was trying to take it. Which class? Um, I previously stated like Monday I may roll out some, one-on-ones on sale. I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna be back working every day, Monday through Thursday for that kind of stuff. Wake up with Peach and evening goal setting with Peach. That would be Monday through Sunday for 21 consecutive days. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, Peach. You should have been a college professor as well articulate, I guess, as well as you articulate and you're smart. Only when I feel like it. I like to talk in ebonics and stuff like that, but only when I feel like it. I love my job though, guys. It kind of feels like I'm a college professor. I get to teach adults. Eventually, I want to do a teen class because some of the stuff I'm doing with Gregory. Also, in my Wake Up with Peach class, I always get moms who start bringing their teenagers and making the kids right or their older kids right with them in class, and it just works for the entire family. So eventually, I would love to do something like that. Thank you. All right, so shop my website, wakeupwithpeach.com. Thank you. Y'all know I could act all kinds of ways. It's like, baby, how we acting today? I can act all kinds of ways. You can sit me anywhere, and I'll be comfortable. Do you even think, hold on, do you ever think back, I'm going to assume, like I really made it, you broke the no. I mean, in real time, like even going with Gregory McKay to his senior day, that was emotional for me, but I kept trying to not make it about me. Like, this is not about you, but just like being present for things. It feels like, oh my God, it's like healing my mother and father wounds, but I don't feel like I've made it to where I want to come yet, where I want to be at yet, that feel like I really made it. It's still a lot of things. There are still a lot of things that I have to work on within myself, to feel like that again. Now, back in the day, I felt that before, but in current time, no, I don't feel like I made it yet. Thank you. Um, how can you publish your book? So I was telling her how to write a book with Peach E Guide, but I don't sell that anymore, guys. Thank you. You need a podcast. That was the whole intent. So when I first had my content house, and this is why you got to have tunnel vision. No matter what happens, you got to have tunnel vision. And I refer to this all the time. But when I had my content house, what, 3 years ago? 3 years ago, when I had my content house, the goal was one room is a bedroom. I could sleep there, but also it was really for me to be able to do peach tea. For those of you who don't know, I used to have a show on Facebook years ago called Peach Tea. All the little raunchy stuff y'all see on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube now, I've been doing stuff like that. And people used to send me their tea, peach tea, and we would do it. So I wanted to do a podcast style, web style of me doing peach tea. And then in the kitchen, I wanted to do cooking with Peach, where I would have different people come cook. And then in the living room area, the goal was to do Phenomenal Peach, where I would interview phenomenal people who had these stories that were very impactful. Like it's people that I know personally, their stories are, oh my goodness, and they still overcame, and they're great parents and they're great business owners, etc. Where I would interview them and you guys would get a glimpse into that. And then in my second bedroom, that was like my office. I was gonna have four assistants, which I did have one, four assistants, no, I'm lying, three assistants, and one desk was gonna be mine. Three assistants, and send my hats and books all over the world, which we did. And then I quit because of the issues with my husband. So for those of you who got to see that in real time, y'all got to see how that broke me. I started staying at the content house for days, like just crying, debating if I want to stay in my marriage or not. My husband has been a constant, I'm trying to think of the word. I want to say problem, but I feel like I can find a better word. I'll look for a better word later in my life. He has made my life harder than necessary. And I keep trying to tell myself that he comes from this place, I come from this place, and I'm growing at a greater speed. But it makes it so hard when you have to keep turning around and pulling the motherfucker with you, like, hey, this way. Then you want to feel like, biblically speaking, I'm an interceder. So you feel like you deserve to go through this. But it's like a bitch getting tired. This is so simple. I'm grateful that my husband still don't drink and stuff. But this is so simple. Boy, let me go to fucking work and make this motherfucking money so I could sell my class out so that we could be already on schedule before school even started. And I can transform their lives in my life, in your life, in the lives of our children. You making this harder than it need to be, Playboy. And that's when I start to feel like, oh, you working against me. Y'all know I get evil. I'm vengeful. Quit playing with me. All right. Thank you. Any questions? Your expectations you have is not his expectations for himself. I understand, but then as a wife, what do you do? Easily, like many of you guys say, oh, you need to leave him, just divorce him, let him go. That's not what I desire in my heart, and I don't think that's what God desires of me. Peaches, you for real? You don't want me to. I love that man. So it's like one of those situations where you have to understand staying in this relationship is going to make your life hard. And I remember when my daddy used to walk with me when I was losing my mind years ago, when Gregory was what, he wasn't even one yet. No, Gregory was one. And my husband and I was going through all that on Henry Street. I told y'all my daddy used to come walk with me every day because I was losing my shit. I got down to a size 0. I was losing my shit. And my daddy forewarned me about this relationship. He said, you could be with this man, with this boy. You could be with this boy, but you're gonna still have problems. Like Peaches, you could be a principal at a high school, but your home life gonna be so fucked up with this boy. So I always like hear my daddy in my head, but I still feel like it's gonna be great. We gonna get through this. He's gonna change. And he is changing, but it's so slow. So his slowness is slowing down my progression, if I'm just being honest. Thank you. Peach taught me how to stand up to my mother, speak affirmations over myself and my children. I love her so much. I'm happy to hear that, Kayla. Any advice for someone stepping into content making? No, I don't have any content creator advice. The purpose of this live is for me to sell as many tickets as possible to my upcoming evening class. It's only $21. In this class, it's not a content creator class. And in my current season right now, I'm not teaching content creation. Although I love to help people become monetized content creators, my passion is actually what I do on Wake Up with Peach and in my evening goal setting class. That's my passion. Teaching people a different way to think and how to achieve their goals and be happy overall, no matter what is happening with other people, because we can't control other people. My daddy did. Do you think he takes your career seriously? I don't know. I'm a silent watcher. You and your husband's bond seem to be so much better since you had the twins. My husband and I are in a better place. Y'all know initially I was supposed to leave Gregory. Like my goal was to make this money, put my kids in daycare, get a nanny, and leave this nigga for how he did me when I was just pregnant with the kids. But I ended up falling back in love with him. Like, oh, I just love my husband. I want my marriage to work. And I feel like torn because it's like I really can't leave this man. Like, girl, you don't fucking need this man. You could put the kids back in daycare because they didn't go this summer. You can hire you a nanny. You could let him go, etc. Like, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck. You could leave him, and then there's that other part of me. It's like, no, I'm gonna keep praying. I'm gonna go to war. I'm going to intercede for my bitch. Tired of interceding. God damn. All right. So, anyways, thank you so much. Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you all. For those of you who in my comments trying to say who my husband messed with, who he may have messed with, that season of my life is over. I honestly don't care. When I got on camera and cried about who this man was messing with, nobody came forward. Now that I don't care, y'all want to come out the woodwork saying y'all mess with my husband. I don't care. If anything, you could do me a favor, tell him to watch his motherfucking kids so I can make this motherfucking money, and maybe you could get some hoe. Come on, that's what you could go do, bitch. Anyways, back to what I'm selling. Thank you. Yes, take her class. This is from Wake Up with Peach. I have grown so much from this class. Thank you. Thank you. I would appreciate it. We don't got time to cry about who husband's messing with no more. I don't give a fuck. What I care about right now in this current season is me hitting my quota, me selling out my classes, me being the best mom I could be in this season for my children and the best version of myself. Would I love for my husband to be better and come along with me? Of course. But if he don't want to, at least tell him to watch his motherfucking kids. All right. Thank you. Um, any other questions for me? Shop my website. Let me see who's on my website. One moment. Because we always want to make sure. Oh, I don't know if I could do that since I'm on YouTube. YouTube, I might have to drop y'all. My website is wakeupwithpeach.com. I need to show everybody. So YouTube, we might have to let y'all go. I love y'all though. I'll be back over here later. Bye. So we're gonna have to drop YouTube from the video.